Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and on this lovely spring-like April day we are doing a quick walk around video on this freshly delivered, just straight off of the truck, 2022 brand new Wildax Aurora. Now this van is a sold unit. We're doing a video by express permission of the people who ordered it, as you never see these models. The Aurora is the fixed bed Citroen or Fiat based Wildax. It's a to-order van only. You never seem to see them on dealers' forecourts, but I think these are absolutely brilliant in fairness. So we'll do a little walk around video, and if anybody's interested in ordering one, currently as of early April 22 we've got one 6-metre Citroen Relay chassis left available. That's about it really, otherwise we're into 2023 model year, which we can take orders for, but we've got one left for July production at the moment. But as we know, currently all of the commercial base vehicles are struggling to be built due to the component shortage for a dozen different reasons. So Wildax are part of the Rapido group. We're Wildax main dealers. We do maintain a demo fleet of some of the bigger sellers, the Europa, Solaris XL, Pulsar. This one is the Aurora. The Aurora is available as an Aurora, which has a fixed fold-away rear bed, as we'll see on the inside, or you can have it as an Aurora Leisure, which has got an end lounge, a little bit like a Compass CB40, that sort of layout, which we'll go into in more depth inside. With Wildax, you can have them with a manual gearbox on a Citroen Relay X7, or you can have them with an automatic gearbox on the Fiat Ducato X8, like that Adria over there. It's a £6,000 upgrade to jump from a manual Citroen to an automatic Fiat, which is about £4 worth of auto box, and £2,000 for the Fiat being more expensive, as it has updated technology basically on the inside and a slightly facelift on the outside. So this one is a 5.99 metre long wheelbase Citroen Relay with a 6-speed manual gearbox. This one is in R10's grey. That's silver, that's a colour that's not available anymore. R10's grey's replaced it. It's one shade darker basically. Standard specification includes metallic paint with full colour coding, alloy wheels. On the Citroens you get the LED daytime running lights, these smart silver style packs, and the egg box grille. Also sat-nav reversing camera, reversing sensors. We'll have a little walk around the outside. So you get an electric step as standard. This one has got a two-lay 3.7 metre wind-out canopy, which is available in black or silver as an option. Fridge vents there for your three-way fridge freezer. Coming around to the back there, so you can have a tow bar or a bike rack on the back. On the back you'll see your standard reversing sensors and your high-level reversing camera, factory fitted by Citroen, that's displayed on the integral sat-nav screen, which is also standard. Now the Aurora, not the Aurora Leisure, this is the Aurora, so this is the fixed bed one, has one of the biggest storage compartments at the back of any van conversion. Now you'll see a lot of fixed bed van conversions out there from the European brands, like the Globe car over there, with a transverse rear fixed bed like this. The key difference with how Wildax do it is you get a better kitchen, because we cook in vans, so you get a much better kitchen than the European vans, and also Wildax have underslung freshwater tanks and an underslung wastewater tank and an underslung gas tank. So normally on all the other fixed bed vans out there, these areas here are all full of stuff. They're full of water tank, they're full of gas locker, they're full of boilers, none of which is here. So that means you've got this huge area with the bed folded up of storage space. And when you want the bed, simply unhook that, fold the mattress out, and you've got a very good size transverse rear double bed. So this is the Aurora, which is the fixed bed or the fold-away bed one. If you prefer an in lounge, you can have twin sofas back here, and that is the Aurora Leisure. So you don't get the fixed bed, but you get twin sofas with backrests and windows on the side, and then they simply pull together to make a double bed. So you lose storage, but you gain lounging space. So those are the two Auroras which are available. So this is the Aurora, which is the fixed bed, or you can have the Aurora Leisure with the end lounge. This is the 6-metre one. You can have either of those as a 6.34 metre van, which comes with a bigger fridge, a little bit of extra storage cupboards, things like that. But this is a 6-metre one. So everything's really nicely finished off and boxed in. This is the optional grey wood. You've got concertina blinds and fly screens. Price wise on one of these, they're $57.95 starting price. This one's got awning, solar panel. I don't know if it's got the barbecue point, but if you added those three things, comes to about $59,745. Underneath the bed, you've got your trip switches. This one's got the solar panel, that's your charge controller. Wildax factory solar panel charges both engine and leisure batteries. All your battery charges and things all very neatly finished off there. When the bed is down, this panel pulls across and you've still got all this space underneath for loading all your gear. Very, very good. So let's have a little walk around. So you've got double glazed flush fit windows as standard, which are tinted. You can have them as clear as a no cost option if you prefer. Mains hookup, 100 amp hour leisure battery. So this one's got 120 amp hour optional factory solar panel. Cassette toilet for your Dinette Thetford cassette toilet on there, and your drain points for your underslung fresh and waste water tanks. Now these are heated and insulated as standard, so some manufacturers call that an optional winter pack and charge you more. It's standard on a Wildax. You've got your freshwater fill up point here for your underslung, I think it's about 100 litre freshwater tank, and your flue for your Truma gas and electric powered heating system. Now you don't have a gas locker in this van, which saves space. You've got an underslung LPG tank, which is 20 kilos, 20 litres, so much bigger than a gas locker, much cheaper to fill up, and you can fill this up at 600 places in the UK or with an adapter anywhere across Europe as well, so it's a bit more flexible. Cab specification, so this is the Citroen, which is on the X7. It's basically been the same for the last 7 years. You've got concertina cab blinds front and side fitted by Wildax. This is the new standard Wildax upholstery. If you don't like this, you can have leather as a cost option. You can choose from about 2,000 different upholstery options from Regal Furnishings, but if you're happy with this, this is fantastic quality, really, really nice, and suits the van very, very well. In the cab, we've got leather gear stick and steering wheel as standard. We've got a 5.5-inch TomTom infotainment system with a DAB Bluetooth stereo system. We've got air conditioning, cruise control. We've got the cup holders down here in place of the glove box with your auxiliary inputs for your stereo. Auto stop eco pack as standard, and these are the 2.2 140 horsepower engine, which is great, with the 6-speed manual gearbox. That's the gauge for your gas tank. So that's the cab spec. Very, very reliable, very economical, light and easy to drive. But if you do want a automatic gearbox, they will build one on a Fiat, but currently due to component shortage, Fiat's you're looking this winter with no actual confirmed build dates as yet. So coming in your big sliding side door, we've got a standard fly screen there, your step button. You saw stored in the back of the van your table. Now your table can be either clipped on here or clipped on outside for when you're dining al fresco, which is a great idea. Little bin as you come in the door, and you've got an extra big flip up worktop. So this has got, for a fixed bed van, this is the big selling point of this, apart from the huge storage at the back and the brilliant standard spec. You've got the best kitchen of any 6-metre fixed bed van, in my opinion, or van conversion. So have a little pirouette as we come in the inside. So you've got your bedroom to the back, kitchen, which we'll concentrate a bit more on in a second, and your front half dinette lounge. Now this has literally just been delivered because all the books and things and the scatter cushions are still spread around. So I'll just move these here. So you've got twin swivel cab seats with 2 armrests each, and the difference between this and the competition is you've got one large forward facing seat. Now all the other vans of this layout try and squeeze in 2 seats there, and you end up with a very narrow pinch point front to back, and the seats are very tight, whereas that's one big comfortable passenger seat. So you've got 3 berth, 3 seat belts. To make this into a small bed, swivel the driver's seat around, simply slide that out to join it, and you've got a guest bed for a child or a short adult. Double glazed windows, flush fit all the way around, as we saw from the outside. Loads and loads of plug sockets, so we've got double USB and a main socket there. We've got 2 kitchen sockets up there. We've got these lovely modern LED strip lights that barely use any power at all. Your Truma combined digital heating and hot water system, which runs off gas from your gas tank or mains electric when you're hooked up, is underneath here, and the controller is up there. Really nice lighting. We've got the Wildax trademark sliding tambour doors, which I think are fantastic. There's a TV aerial as standard and a TV point here. For £500 you can have a factory TV pack, which adds an Avtex TV there with a TV bracket. A lot of customers like to have a bedroom TV. Well, if you had this as a leisure with the end lounge, you'd probably want a TV in the back anyway. I'm not so sure you could do it with the flip down bed in this one. kitchen space, I say kitchen is, apart from the storage, the real big selling point of this. You never ever get an oven in a fixed bed van conversion. It's very, very rare. This has got a really good Thetford triplex oven. So you've got a 3 gas burner hob, which you may as well use gas because it cooks better and you don't need the mains and it costs you pence from your gas tank. And then you've got a combined oven and grill underneath. Nice deep sink which comes with a clip-on draining board for there and a washing up bowl, and loads of kitchen storage. So you've got these deep one here for your tins of things, all nicely done, soft close, big deep drawers. Another one underneath of there as well. 2 high level kitchen cupboards. Light switches up here, simple to use touch button CBE control panel. It's not touch screen, it's nice and easy. It's been used for years, it's very reliable. There's a very deep over cab storage locker as well. You'll see some of these panoramic roof lights, but you can have that as an option with this, but you lose this storage locker, which is really deep. I can barely touch the back of that. You've got a second table which goes on a pole there for a small occasional table if you don't want to set up your main one, which is a great idea. And so that's that bit of flip up workspace there. Now coming to the middle of the van, if you had this as an XL, so an Aurora XL, the 6.34 metre van, you'd have an extra couple of banks of high level cupboards here. You'd have a big fridge freezer and the microwave too. So if you want that, we can order you one of these on an XL size van as 6.34, but I like these as a 6 metre van. I think this is a fantastic kitchen. The fridge freezer's plenty big enough. I don't think that's lacking in space for me. You gain even more workspace over there. You've still got a good sized wardrobe as well above there, with your small occasional table and a leg in there, and your TV aerial booster socket on top. And yeah, I think as a 6 metre van this really works. Your bathroom, standard wet room bathroom, does the job. So you've got a Dometic ceramic toilet bowled chemical toilet, fixed sink instead of the flip down ones. Your shower is a separate hose from your sink tap, which is much better. You've got a nice mirror up there and a skylight, lighting for ventilation, and a storage cupboard for your shower gels and such like. You've got another mirror on the outside, and then you've got your rear bedroom area here. Now I'll try, I've never done this before because I've never actually had an Aurora in stock before. I've ordered demo ones, but people always buy them to change them into something else before they come in. But to make up your bed, you simply drop this frame down. Ow! Catch your hand, because you're trying to do it one-handed. Flip your cushion over. Bob's your uncle. That was very easy. As you can see, oh, if I move my finger, it's a really good sized bed. It's not too high up, it needs to be a certain height to give you storage, but it's lower than European vans as well. And then you've still got 2 high level storage cupboards in the back as well. Skylight for ventilation and 2 opening rear windows as well. I think that's great. Now you can sleep at either end because Wildax have cleverly fitted reading lamps at either end and storage pockets at either end, so you've got a choice what end you want your head to be, which I think is a great idea. So this is the Wildax Aurora. This is a 6 metre one. We've got 1 chassis left that can be one of these for July production. Otherwise, if you want an auto or that one sells before you ring us at Highbridge Devon, we'll have to speak to you and find out about availability. These are currently starting price of $57,995. That, as always, will go up in time, but currently that's the current price. And yeah, the lovely vans. So this is the Wildax Aurora, a very rare thing at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. Any questions, contact us at Highbridge Devon. That's the Newton Abbot branch where we do the Wildaxes from, or contact us through the Highbridge Caravans website, or just give us a ring. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.